Steph McGovern, Helen Skelton, and Victoria Derbyshire joined Sally Nugent as stars rumored to be replacing Naga Munchetty on BBC Breakfast. Names rumored to be replacing Naga Munchetty on BBC Breakfast have already started circulating after she revealed she was stepping down from her hosting role this week. The broadcaster, 51, had a 17-year stint on the program, but will begin her new role at Radio 5 Live in the new year, taking over from Rachel Burden. Naga was being courted by the radio channel last year while she was the subject of a probe by BBC Breakfast bosses over claims of workplace bullying. Reports say this probe has now been quietly dropped.
Wet boots ruining your mornings? This silent, fanless dryer gently dries boots, shoes, and gloves overnight while helping reduce damp odors, so your gear is ready when you are. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/4 right now.
After Naga announced her departure, sources said that bosses see Sally Nugent, who already works on BBC Breakfast, as the future of the show. However, The Sun now reports that there are indeed other TV stars who could be in the running, including Steph McGovern, Helen Skelton, Tina Daheley, and Victoria Derbyshire. A source told the publication, "They want to take their time and get this right. It's the jewel in the crown of BBC News. It's an arduous job. The early morning starts, the scrutiny of millions watching and waiting for you to trip up. They will need to be on their A-game as they interrogate top politicians and celebrities day in, day out. Whoever gets the job will have to be a tough cookie." It recently emerged that the investigation into Naga's behavior was quietly dropped. The Daily Mail revealed on Wednesday that Naga was made to look like a monster on BBC Breakfast, and her departure means a win for its boys' club culture. You can read Katie Hines' full story here. A source told The Sun, "It's been a torrid year for Naga, so when the job came up on 5 Live, it was an easy, personal decision to make the move. Even away from the probe, she faces endless scrutiny from viewers over every comment or gesture, and that made the 5 Live role all the more attractive." Bosses were thrilled with Sally Nugent's recent interview with Nigel Farage and called down to say they wanted Sally covering more chats of that ilk. That used to be Naga's domain. An insider said Munchetty's move to 5 Live is no doubt 2 fingers to the TV bosses, who had spent more than a year investigating allegations of bullying and misconduct against her. Munchetty was reportedly placed under review last summer amid complaints about alleged bullying and off-color jokes over a 3-year period, but always remained defiant and on air. She was alleged to have been unkind when fellow presenter Nugent unveiled a glam new look, and was also said to have remarked that whether presenter Carol Kirkwood had aged a bit. However, The Sun now reports that there are indeed other TV stars who could be in the running, including Steph McGovern, Helen Skelton, Tina Daheley, and Victoria Derbyshire. Victoria Derbyshire is also thought to be in the running. Steph McGovern is also among the rumored replacements. There is also said to be a frosty relationship with co-host Charlie State, despite them being all smiles on screen. The claims emerged after BBC Breakfast editor Richard Frediani took an extended period of leave following separate allegations of bullying and misconduct. At the time, Munchetty was reported to be among those who raised concerns. Frediani has since been cleared of wrongdoing and returned to work. Some BBC insiders see her appointment to the 5 Live breakfast role as a sign she retains the corporation's backing. Just weeks ago, it was revealed she had received another pay rise, meaning her annual salary is now between £360,000 and £364,999 per year. A BBC 5 Live insider told the Daily Mail, "It's brilliant for Naga, and she's giving Frediani 2 fingers. It's a big promotion for her and a massive coup for us." Munchetty was reportedly questioned by bosses over an alleged sex joke, claims she was unkind to co-presenters, and allegations she upset Jerry Halliwell Horner. There were complaints that she made sexual comments during an ad break and was even alleged to have asked a female colleague whether she had ever carried out a certain sex act. She was accused of telling off an intern over the quality of her Marmite on toast. When Nugent unveiled a new look, Munchetty allegedly said, "We're meant to be serious journalists, not trying to look like we're presenting this morning." There were also allegations that she described Kirkwood as really stern and said she had aged a bit. Before Kirkwood retired from BBC Breakfast, viewers complained when Munchetty said on air, I'm just waiting for the countdown for you to go." Another on-air row came when Halliwell Horner appeared as a guest and later vowed never to return. Munchetty asked her, "Do you not like being interviewed?" reportedly prompting an apology from BBC bosses. Munchetty will front the radio show alongside a co-host, who is yet to be recruited, from Monday to Friday, broadcasting live from Salford for 3 days a week and London for the remaining 2. On the move to 5 Live, Munchetty said, "I'm thrilled to be joining 5 Live Breakfast in January. Live news, great conversations, and connecting with audiences are what I love most about broadcasting, and 5 Live does all of that brilliantly. It has been a privilege to be part of the BBC Breakfast TV team for the past 17 years, working alongside an incredibly talented and hard-working group of journalists who are not only outstanding colleagues, but also great friends. Presenting a flagship program on 5 Live is an opportunity that was simply too good to pass up. It will take a huge amount of work and require 100% of my focus and energy, and I'm really looking forward to throwing myself into the role. Over the last 5 years, I've been privileged to build a relationship with 5 Live listeners on the mid-morning program and help shine a light on the issues that matter most to them. I'm excited to build on that in the breakfast slot and to start each day with our listeners every morning. Between now and January, I'll continue presenting the 2 programs I love. I'm sure there will be plenty of news to cover, and it will very much be business as usual." Controller Heidi Dawson described Munchetty as one of the UK's most accomplished broadcasters and a hugely valued member of the 5 Live family.